Bhagavad Gita as it is, Chapter 5, Text 3. Nyeyaha sanitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati nirdvandvo hi mahabaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Synonyms: Nyeyaha, should be known. Saha, he. Nitya, always. Sannyasi, renouncer. Yaha, who. Na, never. Dveshti, abhors. Na, nor. Kankshati, desires. Nirdvandvaha, free from all dualities. He, certainly. Mahabaho, O mighty armed one. Sukham, happily. Bandhat, from bondage. Pramuchyate, completely liberated. Translation: One who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities is known to be always renounced. Such a person, liberated from all dualities, easily overcomes material bondage and is completely liberated, O mighty armed Arjuna. Purport: One who is fully in Krishna consciousness is always a renouncer because he feels neither hatred nor desire for the results of his actions. Such a renouncer, dedicated to the transcendental loving service of the Lord, is fully qualified in knowledge because he knows his constitutional position in his relationship with Krishna. He knows fully well that Krishna is the whole and that he is part and parcel of Krishna. Such knowledge is perfect because it is qualitatively and quantitatively correct. The concept of oneness with Krishna is incorrect because the part cannot be equal to the whole. Knowledge that one is one in quality yet different in quantity is correct transcendental knowledge, leading one to become full in himself, having nothing to aspire to nor lament over. There is no duality in his mind because whatever he does for Krishna. Being thus freed from the platform of dualities, he is liberated even in this material world. Text 4. Sankhya yoga pritag balaha pravadanti na panditaha ekam apyastitaha samyag ubhayor vindate phalam. Synonyms: Sankhya, analytical study of the material world. Yoga, work in devotional service. Pritak, different. Balaha, less intelligent. Pravadanti, do talk. Na, never. Panditaha, the learned. Ekam, in one. Api, even though. Astitaha, being situated. Samyak, complete. Ubayoho, of both. Vindate, enjoys. Phalam, result. Translation: Only the ignorant speak of karma yoga and devotional service as being different from the analytical study of the material world, Sankhya. Those who are actually learned say that he who applies himself well to one of these paths achieves the results of both. Purport: The aim of the analytical study of the material world is to find the soul of existence. The soul of the material world is Vishnu, or the Super Soul. Devotional service to the Lord entails service to the Super Soul. One process is to find the root of the tree and next to water the root. The real student of Sankhya philosophy finds the root of the material world, Vishnu, and then, in perfect knowledge, engages himself in the service of the Lord. Therefore, in essence, there is no difference between the two because the aim of both is Vishnu. Those who do not know the ultimate end say that the purposes of Sankhya and Karma Yoga are not the same, but one who is learned knows the unifying aim in these different processes. Text 5. Yat sankhyaih prapyate sthanam tad yogairapi gamyate ekam sankyam cha yogam cha yah pashyati sa pashyati. Synonyms. Yat, what? Sankhyaih, by means of Sankhya philosophy. Prapyate, is achieved. Sthanam, place. Tat, that. Yogaihi, by devotional service. Api, also. Gamyate, one can attain. Ekam, one. Sankhyam, analytical study. Cha, and. Yogam, action in devotion. Cha, and. Yaha, one who. Pashyati, sees. Saha, he. Pashyati, actually sees. Translation. One who knows that the position reached by means of renunciation can also be attained by works in devotional service, and who therefore sees that the path of works and the path of renunciation are one, sees things as they are. Purport. The real purpose of philosophical research is to find the ultimate goal of life. Since the ultimate goal of life is self-realization, there is no difference between the conclusions reached by the two processes. By Sankhya philosophical research, one comes to the conclusion that a living entity is not a part and parcel of the material world, but of the Supreme Spirit whole. Consequently, the spirit soul has nothing to do with the material world. His actions must be in some relation with the Supreme. When he acts in Krishna consciousness, he is actually in his constitutional position. In the first process of Sankhya, one has to become detached from matter, and in the devotional yoga process, one has to attach himself to the work of Krishna. Factually, both processes are the same, although superficially one process appears to involve detachment and the other process appears to involve attachment. However, detachment from matter and attachment to Krishna are one and the same. One who can see this sees things as they are.